It was a crime that made national headlines. A father storms into a Tomball hospital armed with a gun, demanding that something be done to save his son, who was on life support. We covered this story for you back in January. That father is now out of jail, and his son, who the family believed was brain dead, is now alive and well. Tonight, both men are talking only on two, telling investigator Robert Arnold their incredible story.
I felt hopeless.
11 months ago, George Pickering was in a very different place in his life. He was in jail, charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Hey, we need the police stat to the hospital. We have a family member with a gun.
In January, Pickering grabbed a gun, marched into Tomball Regional Medical Center, and became locked in an hours-long standoff with police. Staff at the hospital told police Pickering threatened them with that gun.
He's pointing the gun like that.
We immediately give us security and call 911.
Pickering's son, George III, was in the critical care unit on life support. He had a history of seizures, but this time he suffered a massive stroke.
They were saying that he was brain dead, he was a vegetable.
The hospital ordered something called a terminal wean, a process that slowly removes life support. Hospital staff even notified an organ donation organization to let them know Pickering's son was an organ donor.
They were moving too fast. The hospital, the nurses, the doctors.
Pickering admits he was extremely drunk and belligerent that night, but he says he was certain there was still life left in his son and no one would listen. He also says he had been down this road once before with his son and he came back.
I knew if I had 3 or 4 hours that night that I would know whether George was brain dead or not.
While Pickering initially had a gun, he was quickly disarmed by his other son, but continued threats prompted the standoff. Pickering stayed at his son's bedside as SWAT officers tried to negotiate his surrender. Then something happened.
During that 3 hours, George squeezed my hand 3 or 4 times on command.
Seeing that his son was recovering, Pickering surrendered.
There was a law broken, but it was broken for all the right reasons. I'm here now because of it.
This is George Pickering III, the man family members say they were told would not recover from his stroke and coma.
It's the duty of a parent to protect your children, and that's all he did.
Pickering says he and his dad share an unbreakable bond. They run a small electrical engineering business and even built their home together.
Everything good that made me a man is because of that man sitting next to me.
As for the criminal charges against Pickering, one was dismissed, the other lessened. He was given credit for the time he served in jail and was released this month. Phoebe Smith was Pickering's attorney.
This case has always been about a father protecting his son when his son couldn't protect himself.
And with the criminal case over, father and son say all they want now is to live their lives peacefully.
The important thing is I'm alive and well, my father's home, and we're together.
It was good to come home. There's no place like home.
Officials at Tomball Regional Medical Center cited privacy laws when declining to speak about Pickering's case. The hospital did write, when a person is in a position to make a decision for someone who can't make those decisions for themselves, they must do so in a safe manner. You can read that full statement on click2houston.com under the Investigate section. Robert Arnold, KPRC, Channel 2 News.